Tonight, your brain will do something stranger than anything you do awake. It will switch itself back on, fire up as hard as a waking mind, and run a secret maintenance job on everything you are. You'll spend about 6 years of your life doing this, and forget almost all of it by breakfast. This is what your brain is really doing while you sleep, and why you cannot live without it. Here's the first myth to drop. Sleep is not a power switch turning off. It's a night shift clocking in. While the lights are out, a whole crew goes to work inside your skull, cleaning, filing, repairing. You lie there perfectly still, but your brain is busier than a city at midnight. And it runs that shift in a strict, repeating pattern. That pattern is the sleep cycle. Every 90 minutes or so, you sink down through light sleep into deep sleep, then rise back up into something called REM, where dreams explode, down and up, 4 or 5 times a night. Each stage has a different job. And miss the later cycles, and you skip the most important work of all. Go down into deep sleep and the cleanup crew arrives. Your brain cells actually shrink, and fluid rushes through the gaps, literally power washing out the waste that piles up while you think all day. One of the things it rinses away is tied to Alzheimer's disease. So deep sleep isn't just rest, it's the hours your brain washes itself. While the cleaners work, the night shift archivist sorts your day. Everything you saw and felt is sitting in a temporary inbox. Sleep decides what gets saved, moved into long-term storage, and what gets thrown out as noise. This is why a full night's sleep before an exam beats an all-nighter. You don't just rest the memory, you file it. Then you rise into REM, and the show begins. Your brain lights up almost as if you were wide awake, but your body is frozen, paralyzed on purpose so you can't act out the dream. Behind your closed eyelids, your eyes dart back and forth like you're watching a film. This is the stage where the wildest dreams are made. And they're made weird for a reason. In REM, the brain's logic center, the part that says, "Wait, that makes no sense," goes quiet. Meanwhile, memory and emotion run loose. So the brain grabs random fragments of your life and stitches them into impossible stories. And none of it feels strange until you wake up. No editor on duty means anything goes. But the weirdness has a purpose. One leading theory calls dreaming overnight therapy. As you replay the day's emotional moments in REM, the brain strips out the raw stress chemistry and keeps the lesson. You wake up still remembering what happened, but it stings a little less. Dreams may be how the mind quietly heals itself. So why the nightmares? When something frightens or overwhelms you, the brain rehearses it, running danger in a safe simulator so you're readier next time. Stress, trauma, even a late scary movie can crank the threat way up. A nightmare isn't your brain breaking down. It's your brain practicing how to survive. And yet by morning, almost all of it is gone. That's not a glitch. It's chemistry. The signal your brain uses to burn a memory in is switched nearly all the way off during REM. So your dreams are written in disappearing ink. Reach for your glowing phone the second you wake, and the little that's left vanishes too. Now you can see exactly what you cut when you steal from sleep. Less deep sleep, and the waste stays put. Less REM, and the day stays unfiled and the emotions stay raw. It is not just feeling tired the next morning. A brain that never finishes its night shift slowly falls behind on cleaning, on memory, on mood. Every single night, you cut it short. So dreaming isn't your brain switched off. It's your brain doing its most important work, washing itself, filing your life, and healing what hurt. Want better nights? Keep a steady sleep schedule, dim the lights before bed, and put the glowing phone in another room. Give the night shift the hours it needs. Because while you sleep, your brain is quietly deciding who you'll be tomorrow. And some of what it files away never lets go. The cringe memory that ambushes you out of nowhere years later. Why that happens is next. Sleep well. I'll see you there.